Hey everybody, this is Sunday Squash Ramble number 7. I'm a little melancholic today. Sorry. I know I'm smiling, but I am kind of a little frustrated today. I'm not frustrated at what I'm doing. I'm frustrated at the BF community, which sometimes should be called the BS community, I think. But I don't want to go on a rant. I've already videotaped this twice already, and I just thought I'm just way too melancholic. Plus, it snowed so much that I just got a big, huge 20-pound watermelon piece of snow fall on my head like a snow cone. So I might show that at the end of this video. I guess what I want to talk about a bit today, I'm having a hard time, and I'll tell you why I'm having a hard time, is I really don't want to post anything. It's not that I don't want to post anything. I'm not out here for fame. I'm not going to make any money doing this. And I think that 99% of the people who start this process, and again, I'm speaking to a lot of people from the Bigfoot Okanagan sites, specifically to you guys, but I know there's others watching. So, listen, I know most of you guys are out here because A, the mystery of this whole topic, and you're doing your sincere process. But I've seen the politics, and I've warned a couple of times, stay out of the politics. Now, the drawback about that is, even if you want to stay out of the politics, because we're in a system, and it's not usually bad people that are in the system, it's usually the bad system. And the problem with systems is they turn into a culture, and once the culture happens, then people in the system start raising to the top to be the authority, or to be the sheriffs, or the people who seem to know, when it comes to other people hoaxing and BSing, and they have, for some reason, not sure what gives them the credentials to do that, like to, especially some of the sites I've been on that are supposed to be critical sites. Critical isn't criticism. Critical is critical thinking. Critical thinking is not criticism thinking. I would love to run across a Facebook site, if you know one, that is out there, that deals specifically with facts, people posting their strategies, people talking and sharing about their experiences, videotapes of you talking. You know what else I'd like to do? See, I would like to see people on these so-called critical thinking sites, and I'm not being critical of all critical thinking sites, just letting you know. Show me your bloody picture. If you're that critical, show us your face. Anyways, if I could somehow come up with some kind of programming, which I might do, where I can show my stuff and give people a key to get into my site so I can show what I'm finding, I would prefer to do it that way. I would prefer to find a core group of people that are behind the scenes, that are similar to my personality, I guess, that they don't want to show everybody this whole issue. Remember, I'm the guy who doesn't want the general public to know that Bigfoot exists or Sasquatch exists. At least not until there's protection in place. And the only way we're going to do that is good quality evidence, not Mickey Mouse stuff. I need people who are honest, people who are sincere, and there is one group, which you guys know who you are, that has a couple of hundred of us, a little bit more than a couple of hundred of us. And I want to encourage you guys to keep posting your stuff. And at the site that I'm talking to right now, that particular site, that we hash out things and we figure out things. So even like with the structure ID, I'm still going to do the structure. The acronym I came up with was the word elephant. That's a good one to remember, because it's the elephant in the room. And the elephant is, oh, what if I'm wrong? And there's nothing wrong about being wrong. It's about figuring out what we're looking at. And so I'll post that video eventually. I'm working on it right now. And what those acronyms will be for elephant when you're looking at a structure. Remember, until we see either a Squatch building a structure with his family, having a picnic, and it's a high-definition video, or it's going to be really hard for us to understand, is it Squatch or isn't it Squatch? I've seen lots of stuff in the forest that would definitely be interpreted as, one would think, as being Sasquatch. But I've seen other things that weren't, by the way. And there's other things that I just can't get my brain around. So, and that's kind of where the tough area is, because that's the area that we need to have an open discussion about without criticism. And, you know, in regards to people who have put themselves in positions in regards to being the watchers of the gate, listen, I have been around for a while. You don't have to do anything with people who are scammers or hoaxers or anything like that, because all you have to do is wait. They'll be found out. They'll be found out for what exactly they are. So again, for the guys on Bigfoot Okanagan, don't get caught in the politics. I don't want you in there. It's a waste, total waste of your thought process, your energy. And if somebody posts something and your body wants to move to react to it, don't. It's not worth your time. Trust me, I'll trust you with what we're finding. And I'm pretty sure that, like I said, I can't remember if I said this or not because I filmed this one so many times because I was so frustrated, but I think most people who are doing this are totally sincere. And you're doing a topic that you know nothing about. So there's got to be some bloody grace and some patience and some gentleness out there in regards to people in their process. And I really hope that the inner circle or round table or whatever term you want to put on it, that you guys keep going and doing what you're doing. And post, please post what you're finding. And if it's not solid, again, Bigfoot Okanagan, if it's not solid, we don't post it. And most of the stuff we don't post, even though we might be pretty convinced. It's not going to help out the issue, so what's the use of posting it? I think that's it. I'm still doing, there's something large over that way. I just knocked down a big tree. And in the area I'm in right now, by the way, you guys, is one of the places I'll be flying over with the choppers this fall. Because there's lots of activity here. And the vocals are crazy, freaky crazy. My concern is if I put them up right now, I won't be able to get back in here till spring to get them. But what I'm also noticing is going through all the vocals online. There's different types of vocals. Seems to be different types of vocals at different times of the season. So I'm trying to categorize those and put those in a file too. Nobody has the answer. There's no bloody expert out there. Nobody. There's not a single expert on this issue out there. Why? Because we need science. We need the academic community, PhD level, to help us with this. And I'm glad that there are some who have guts, even though it's cost them it's cost some of them their academic standings, because of the political environment and the foolishness of it. But I want to encourage you guys, listen, when you come across your first print, your first real clear print that's not Mickey Mousey, where you can see the toes, you can see the energy of the foot as it goes down into the ground, you can see how the toes have spread, how you can see the dermal ridges in the mud or the snow. That's why I love looking for tracks in the snow. That's it. You're going to be sealed in. You're not going to quite know what to do about it. You're going to want to tell people about it. But again, they're going to look at you like, yeah, right. So I want to encourage you a little bit about protecting yourself a bit. And you're going to have to find the right people to share your stuff with. I don't know quite what I'm going to do yet in regards to what I should post and what I should post. If I do post stuff, especially the good stuff, I'm going to post it for a very short time. And it'll be posted to specific sites. And I don't need your comments. I don't need your criticism. I'll be more than happy to do that for you. Thank you very much. I don't need your thoughts on it unless I ask you for your thoughts on it. I don't need you to circle anything and show me that there's a Sasquatch behind me that I can't see right now as I'm filming you. I want you to trust your process. I'm going to trust my process. And when we're wrong, we'll fess it up. And we'll stick with what turns out to be facts instead of stuff that's anything that's kind of shady. Bigfoot Okanagan, like I said, we don't post any of that stuff. So, okay, large tree falling over there. Wood knocks to my right now. Oh, can you hear that? Can you hear that, you guys? I don't know if you can hear that. Bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. And it's not a woodpecker, because it's too loud. So look at, I'm in an area. BFRO right here has a lot of reports about this particular area I'm in right now. And that's why I want to come back over here with a helicopter. And again, I'm not looking for squatches. If I see them, I'll definitely film them. This reminds me, Christopher, this reminds me of your Music Man right now. It's too funny, man. I almost want to stop filming and go take a peek over there. Anyway, so that's what we're talking about. Can I show you this stuff? I don't know if I can show you. Even if I walk over there, they're going to stop knocking. So I don't know what to say other than I'll have to come back. And I want you guys to be excited about your process. I want you to be excited about the mystery. Anyways, I want to go check that out. I'm sorry. I hope you guys have a good week, and I'll keep you posted. And I'm sorry if I was a bit down today, but I am a little bit melancholic because, unfortunately, I've had a few friends that just got slaughtered here. And you know, take your time. There's no rules, just your own. Figure out what you're doing. Be honest about your process, and just keep going. You want to share it with me? Do it, please. Anyways, have a great week, you guys. Bye. I gotta go check, because it's not happening now. And if I see prints, I'll post them. Okay, see you guys.